Hello guys, today I'm going over a detail that could possibly being used in the loosest term ever here, relate to the future of Borderlands games. That was actually given to us in the form of Grandma Flexington from the Torg Headhunter pack, Wattle Gobbler DLC. It might be a reach on my part, but I've taken it upon myself to find anything useful in the 25-minute raid boss speech that she gave us. Which, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you've never played that DLC, I'm going to get into it in recap. So the recap, for those of you who have never played the Torg Wattle Gobbler DLC, at the end of the set of story missions, Torg assigns the player a raid boss mission. The first is Grandma Flexington's story, and yes, she is Torg's grandma, which isn't too bad. The mission itself consists of a few minutes of story, and by story I mean her physically talking for a few minutes, and scattered throughout there are a few questions that the players have to answer and get correct if they want to complete the mission. After that, we are assigned Grandma Flexington's story raid boss difficulty, where she actually talks for 20-ish minutes and then asks the players to go fetch her candy halfway through. Along with that, there are still those questions that you have to answer correct if you want to complete the mission. If you answer any of them wrong, then you have to start the story from the beginning. So obviously, this whole idea of her was a big troll on the part of Gearbox, but even though she does mention something interesting at the end of her speech, which, yes, I understand she's trying to troll you even more, but I can't accept that. So she says, quote, "Oh, and one more thing. No, actually, that can probably wait. Just something about vaults and the end of the universe." And I'll be the first to acknowledge her whole concept is a troll, including the last bit about the vaults and the end of the universe. But what if Gearbox intentionally threw this in the game? They knew the boss was annoying and that most people would just ignore it by the time they finished, so they could sneak in a future story plotline. Maybe I'm giving Gearbox too much credit, but what if they had started a simple outline for the next game all the way back to Borderlands 2? Obviously, given the chronological order of the games, she's not talking about the vaults in Borderlands 1 or the pre-sequel, because both of those happened before this, technically. She's talking about something new with the vaults and something new with the end of the universe. If you take this information along with the mysterious Watcher, who is the Iridian alien that saves Athena at the end of the pre-sequel, it mentions that a war was coming and that we would need all the Vault Hunters we could get. And this kind of goes even further to the idea of you need Vault Hunters, you gotta save her, Grandma Flexington's end of the world, end of the universe, if all these are connected. So far the vaults have been nothing but trouble for the Vault Hunters. 2 were Iridian monsters, the one from Borderlands 1 and then one of them from Borderlands 2. 1 was the corrupting knowledge kind of with Jack in the pre-sequel. And then there was the other Torg DLC vault, but opening these so far has not worked out the best for the Vault Hunters. So how many does it take for the Vault Hunters to open before they find something they can't kill? Stronger than even them? Even with all the generations of Vault Hunters working together, then when the universe is destroyed, there'll be the one woman who tried to warn us, but no one listened. Grandma Flexington. But obviously that's just my crazy theory. This video is just meant to find some small details and relate them to Borderlands 3 and what we might have missed now looking back at these previous games. But obviously those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is this completely crazy, or has Gearbox actually been putting the pieces in motion for years now? Let me know all your thoughts down below, like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.